I have a horrifying and urgent news message. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and if we get 1K likes on this video, I might do a Q&A on one of them. It might be on Twitter, it might be on Instagram. So follow both, you lovely bunch of... I bleeped all that out, didn't actually swear during that. You lovely bunch of schmaltzy butt. Anyway, let's just start. The first comment comes from 90+1 about Aubameyang, which is a video from a few months ago. And in that video, I put a poll up, it was like, how many goals do you think Aubameyang will get this season? Then I took a guess. And my guess, as GH Jill has put, was 10 goals and 4 assists. And I got that absolutely spot on. Nailed it. Perfect. 10 goals, 4 assists. Look it up on the Premier League website. I nailed it. All right? I am the Mystic Lisp. You want to know the lottery numbers? 8, 10, 104, -12, and the bonus ball, a small picture of Mike Dean. The next comment comes from Felipe Rizzo Carrasco, and last week I asked what you loved about your club, and he put, Arsenal have been invincible once. And that is true, there's nothing wrong with that comment, but it got me thinking, there's quite a few people who have compared the Arsenal team, the invincible team, to the City team now, which got 100 points, which is mad. And they're like, oh, I don't know who's better. I think, you know, they were invincible, so maybe them. No, that is bullshit. That is mental, nowhere near. Arsenal drew 12 games, all right? They lost none, but they drew 12. That is the same as Burnley, Liverpool, West Ham, and Stoke this season. They all drew 12. It's not impressive drawing. You can go unbeaten, but if you draw that much, no, right? If you get 100 points in the top flight of football in England, which no one has ever done before, miles better. Your Invincibles, City, best club in the world, currently. Not in Europe, but in England. Better than Liverpool, but not at the same time. But better than the Invincibles. Also, to back up my point, being invincible doesn't even guarantee you a title, as Perugia, if that's how you say it, once found out, in 1979, right? They drew 19 games, unbeaten, didn't lose one bloody game. But they also didn't win a title. They came second. Clearly, getting more points, loads more points, is a lot better than being unbeaten. James Official trademark. You can't trademark that, James is there.
Yeah, I'm here, you can't copyright me, I'm uncopyrighted.
James Official says, you know you're running out of facts when you start talking about FIFA cards and boots models. Holy sh**, you are 100% right. 100. Don't know why I said it like that, but I did, I'm gonna continue. Honestly, De Gea, turns out, apart from his hair, boring, incredibly boring. Hasn't done that much. And also, someone hasn't properly filled out like the last 2 seasons in Wikipedia, all right? So I was really bloody struggling. I got to 75 and I nearly let it go, nearly didn't bother anymore. So I got Liv to do the rest and she managed to hammer out like 15. So if you see Liv in the street, don't go near her because that'd be mental. But just be like, cool, she is good at finding facts. Speaking of struggling for facts, I'm eventually going to run out of viable topics to do at some point soon. So I'm gonna need another new show to partner this beautiful, beautiful masterpiece I make every other week. And I've got 2 ideas and I want you to vote in the poll in the corner. One, should I have a Lisp news where I just have a weird comedic, melty 90+1 Lispy take on football news and results? Would you like that? Or would you like some sort of weird Lispy game show? And if you have any other ideas, comment below. But for now, vote in the poll. Next comment, Chaya Paper _ do I come in the comment show? No. 69 million, good video daddy, cheers, son. Why did this get 5 likes? Like what is that, what are you up to, you bunch of weirdos? Liam George on the De Gea video said, could we get an unbiased City fan at least? No, you can't, because 1, it's just me, and 2, it's football. No one in football can be unbiased. You just can't, you're always biased. And the whole thing is just a bloody good old rootin' tootin' joke anyway, all right? I'm taking the piss. De Gea, clearly at the moment, is the best goalkeeper in the world. And you know, you can still like the videos if you're a United fan, and I'm a City fan and I'm biased because Antonio here, with his United little picture, says best show on the YouTubes. The best show. This is An esports scum. Pure scum. But he doesn't mind me. Alright? So let's get along. This video was on EFD, on 10 best upgrades in football, a video which I'm not on. Alright? So I don't know how this came about. John Smythe, or Smith, says, I'll tell you who isn't an upgrade. That Lispy prick who replaced John Babb on Stat Wars. Alright, mate. I'm not even in this bloody video. Why have you come and done it? You got 51 likes as well, which is quite embarrassing for me, but it's also quite funny, to be honest. So fair play, 51 likes. However, there might be 51 goblins, but there was a few little goblins for me, all right? An army of people. It was more of a squadron who came to my defense. It was about 4 people. But let's have a look at them. Ged H replied with, what? Kieran is funny, AF, 8 likes. Fearless Osprey. Fuck off, John. Watch 90+1 Facts. He is brilliant, 4 likes. I'm spitting everywhere. Anod the Man. John Smith, mate. Don't just call anyone a prick. Kieran is a really good YouTuber, and he's a bit new to Stat Wars, so cut him some slack. P.S. He's funny, AF. Again, that's 2 AFs. That's pretty good stuff. That's like a 5-star on Yelp, but for people. And lastly, Orion Dewan says, you're a prick more than anyone. 2 likes. Beautiful, all right? You came to my saviour, defending my Lispy honour. And it made me think, I don't have a name to call all of you strange bunch who actually watch this every week. So, the top comment this week, as long as it's not vile and hatred and racial or sexist, will be the name of you lot. So what do you want to be? You could be, I don't know, Lisp Army. That's not that. The Dribble Crew. Not that either, please don't pick that. But comment below what you want to be called, and the top rated comment will now be your name. Let's see how this goes. Probably not well. Comment of the week. Who is it? It is Hagop Garabed. Interesting name. I imagine on Scrabble, that is an absolute worldie. Should I compliment Manchester City to get your attention? Please do 90+1 facts about Ricardo Kaka. This man, Hagop, has commented about 400 million times on all the videos ever, alright, asking for one about Kaka. But the problem with that is that no one's Googling Kaka, alright? That's the problem. That's how YouTube works now, alright? It's got to be relatively relevant. So, you know, De Gea, season's just finished, he's, you know, good in goal. Kaka, what's he done, alright? What's he done in the past 2 years? Cool. So unless he, you know, becomes a manager or stabs an old woman in the street and is on the front page of the paper, it's unlikely I'm going to do him. But if you can show me enough proof of people searching Kaka and then pray to the footballing gods who decide what I make on this channel, then I'll make Kaka. That was it. We're done. We're done here, all right? So, subscribe if you haven't already. Smash that like button. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll do a Q&A if we hit 1,000 likes. But until then, watch something else, all right? And vote in the poll. I want to make a new show. I just don't know what yet. I quite like List Sport News. Let's do that.
Bye, have a great time.